Who am I?
We're getting existential on this Wednesday.
I know, right?
This just went way deep.
Yeah, right. I'm one of your insider guides, Kara Muller, joined by Joey and Kaya, our other insider guides.
That's Kyle
Howdy.
and Joey.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm the Florida foodie. I don't like anything.
I like bugs and
I didn't know I was
I love
Southern.
it. Yes. Bugs and PB&J. I love
Bugs
it.
if they're in my PB&J.
Instead of crunchy peanut butter, you do peanut butter with bugs. And
Yeah,
it
with
makes it
crickets.
crunchy.
That'd be good.
Ooh.
Right, you guys.
We're
Well,
also
today-
joined by special guests.
I was gonna say we have our very,
Who's that?
very special guest today.
Hi.
He's
Hey.
basically an honorary insider guide at this point. He's always giving us the best ideas, and we're always just hanging out with him.
That's how
Thank
it
you
feels.
guys. I
Yeah.
appreciate
Not only
you coming
that,
back.
he's a
Thank you.
fellow wildlife photographer.
Yes.
He's an
Sometimes.
airboat captain.
Sometimes.
Captain?
Literally.
Yeah.
Put some
Captain.
respect on
Captain.
that name.
Captain.
Yes.
He's airboat photographer on Instagram. John.
Captain John.
Ruggiero. How Italian do I say your last name? Ruggiero?
You're almost there.
You want me to get there?
Ruggieri.
Ruggiero. Oh,
Yeah,
Ruggiero.
Captain John
There you go.
Ruggieri. You can leave the captain part out. I'm not that official.
All right.
We'll put some
Welcome,
respect
Captain
on
John,
it.
airboat photographer,
Yes.
to the show.
Thank you guys for having me back.
So you guys have so many accolades and stuff like that. But for those who are watching, just give us a little bit of background about you, kind of a overview of your life story, I guess, how you got here.
Cool. Okay. Well, I mean, I started really delving into the photography and the wildlife photography in 2017. I bought my first DSLR in 2008, and then upgraded
What a
in
year.
2017.
Were you born yet?
She was like 2
Oh,
or
yeah,
something.
I was.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just saying that was crazy.
Yeah, so and then I upgraded in 2017, and I started the journey and made my first calendar because I bought into the hype. Everybody's like, "Oh, you're so good. You should do this. You should do that.
Yeah.
You should, And I'm like, "Okay, great." So I made a calendar and I sent it to a friend of mine in Texas, and I didn't hear back from him. So after about 3 days, I called him and I said, "Hey, so what did you think?" He goes, "Well, are you sitting down?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, what's wrong?" He
Yeah.
goes, "Well, to be honest with you, your calendar sucks."
Oh,
And I'm like,
Oh no.
That's not where I thought that was going.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I was like, it's
It
gonna
was
be the
bought
best
by the
thing.
New York
no.
Times.
So, I bought into the hype, and unfortunately, you start to take all that stuff literally. And I'm like, "Well, what's wrong with it?" And he says, "Well, it doesn't this, it doesn't pop it." I'm like, "Okay." So we hung up, and I kind of put my ego in check, and I took a step back, and I looked at some of the pictures, and I said, "You know what? He's right." And at that point, I was still shooting an auto. So after I licked my wounds for a couple of days,
Don't look at me.
Sorry, Joey's looking at us because Kai and I, when it's depending on what it is, sometimes we do put it on auto to get some
It's
When we're
understandable.
doing video, though.
yeah,
the
that's
pictures are
different,
Yeah, yeah.
But and I turned around and I called him and I said, "Tell you what," I says, "You give me 30 days,
Ooh,
and I'm going to send you an image that is going to blow you away."
ooh, this
There you
is
go.
so dramatic. I
And
love it.
I love, yeah.
I started doing a little bit of studying and learning some online tutorials and things, and then I made that scary transition from auto to manual. Dun, dun, dun.
It's really how it feels sometimes.
Yeah,
it's like, oh my God, what if I mess up?
Yeah, and you know what the beauty of it is? If you mess up, it's digital. Memory at the time was cheap. Now forget it. You have
Yeah.
to basically start selling body parts to get memory cards.
Thanks, AI.
And I chose my target species at that point was going to be a hummingbird.
Oh,
Okay.
I was going to
Big goals.
freeze it in action.
Yeah.
And I
wow.
sat outside my house by the feeder, and I waited for this little male spicy hummingbird to come into the feeder, and when he backed up, that's when I started shooting. And I looked at it, and I'm like, and this was manual. It was an 8,000th of a second.
Okay.
And I took a look at the product, and I said, wow, okay, it's different.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's better.
Yeah.
So I took it into post-production, cleaned it up a little bit more, and then I sent him that picture, and I said, so what do you think of it now? And he's like, whoa. He goes, you weren't kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is I look back at what I did in 2017, 2018 now, and it's so different from what I do today. I've grown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the best way for you to continue and to learn is to hate everything you do. And I know that sounds
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
No,
counterproductive,
it's
No.
true.
but you've got to, the minute you get complacent, you may as well just get rid of the camera because it's pointless.
100%. That's the
Yeah.
creative process.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
If
really
you're
is.
satisfied, you're no good.
Yeah, and I'm always pushing that limit, always pushing that boundaries. I mean, I can think of one of the first images I had. I used to get so excited down in Kissimmee when a bald eagle would land on the treetop, and I'm like, oh, I got to get that picture. I got to get that picture.
Yeah.
Now I look at it and I'm like, meh.
Yeah.
Is the bald eagle hunting? Is he chasing something? Is he carrying a fish in his talons? Is she carrying? So all those elements come in, and I'm looking for that secondary element in what I
Yeah.
do now. So it's
Composition,
grown.
behavior.
Yeah.
Then it's also the thing where like you guys are picking up on it. You are that like certain birds and just
I've noticed that when
It's a common bird.
We've
It's a
been
com-
out
yeah.
for Everyday Wild with the two of you. It's so funny because sometimes I'm like, no matter what, I'm like, it's a bird. It's a bird. Take a picture. Take a picture. And
Yeah.
you guys are kind of like, it's not doing anything. And I'm
see
like,
that bird every day.
"Ah,
Yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, one simple thing too in 2017, one of the biggest driving factors, and not to bring it down, but just as kind of a little who I am.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed with cancer in 2017.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I got diagnosed with prostate cancer, and that changed my whole perspective. And
Wow.
I became so much more focused. And I hate to say it, but Dr. Pol said it. He says, you take away the testosterone, you bring the brains back.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that true?
That's a quote.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
a quote.
that's
And
so
I'm going to
funny.
tell you, it's created this. I've changed my perspective on everything now, and the things that I worried about in the past are just not that important anymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it opens up a creative side. And then, of course, you're thankful to be alive. I mean, we're coming up on 10 years now, knock on wood,
Right.
Yeah.
cancer-free, and that opened up a whole world for me. And now I pursue this photography like tooth and nail. I mean, you've seen it.
Yeah.
I love doing what I do, and I love getting better at what I do.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That's awesome.
What a story.
Didn't
yes.
mean to throw you that curveball.
No,
No,
that's
we
part
love
of the
it.
story.
It's a part of
Yeah.
you. It's who you are and how you
Ish.
got to where. Yeah. But first, well, not but first. We already gotten into it. You did bring us a little treat. Can you tell us about what this is?
I did. I figured, you know what? You don't go anywhere empty-handed. So
And
you
he
guys,
knows us
for
so
s-
well that we're always starving on this show.
Yes.
For some reason, you keep inviting me back. I don't know why.
Just love
but
being around you.
I brought you a box of charcuterie
Oh my
from Kissimmee
gosh.
Bites, Miss Jenny from Kissimmee.
Ooh.
She
Jenny
does
from Kissimmee.
fantastic
Ooh.
work. And you met her son.
Yes.
I don't know if I don't want to divulge too much because I know we're going to get to that. But you met her son the last time we were together. We went out together
Oh.
and did that
Yeah.
shooting. George.
With the swallowtails,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
Okay.
gentleman with the beard, that's his mom puts that
Awesome.
together. That's her side hustle. And
Love
boy,
a
she
side
does a
hustle.
fantastic.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me show the camera this way.
Let's
Look
shout
at
her
that.
out.
That is artwork. That is its own
That is great. That's
art
beautiful.
in its own right.
You know,
Do you
I don't
need
wanna
help?
mess it
The
up.
box is a little challenged right now because it did make the journey this morning from Kissimmee.
Everyone
Yeah.
look at that. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
But everything in there, from all of her choices, the fruit is going to be, I'd be shocked if you actually had a sour piece of fruit in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
like-
you
it's
said
that
you're quite
good.
the foodie. You're particular
Yes.
with your.
Yeah.
and
Yeah. I'm a
this
food
is John.
snob.
John
Oh, good.
approved.
Yeah, I'm a food snob.
We do Everyday Wild with you guys, but now we should do a foodie show with you
We
two.
should.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why I wanted you guys when, there I go, getting ahead of myself.
You're
No, let's
fine.
do it.
I so wanted you guys to hang that day, take you to a place over in DeLand,
Yeah.
which,
I need to get out there.
You
Florida
do-
foodie needs to
Oh,
expand.
the Cuban restaurant you're talking about?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I am so sorry that you didn't get a chance to get there.
Oh, we'll just
Yeah.
have to go back.
Oh,
wow, what a
Oh,
shame.
darn.
Oh darn!
I love
Gee.
this. Yes.
Take pictures of birds at work.
Well, as we said in the beginning, you are a captain. You
Yes, ma'am.
are the airboat
Yes.
photographer.
Yes, I am.
Can
We
we
can eat
talk
this, right?
a little about what?
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
Yeah. Florida foodie
That
over
one you
here.
can't
Oh, no,
eat.
not that one. No, I'm kidding.
Y'all get into it.
How did you become an airboat photographer or be an airboat captain? Per se?
Airboat captain was basically necessity back in 07, 08. I was working at the Mission Inn. I was managing the Mission Inn Marina over in Howie in the Hills. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with that story. They had a cruise boat there that was named the Lorena, which originally started off as Noah's Ark.
Oh.
Built in Palatka in 1930. It was a wooden hull, cypress hull riverboat that I took over the marine operations in 2003. And our certificate of inspection, the COI, was expiring December 31st of 2003. So we could no longer take passengers on the boat. And we had to get the boat from Howie in the Hills all the way to St. Augustine to pull out of the water for the inspection.
Oh, wow.
In the process of transporting the boat from Howie in the Hills to St. Augustine, we had to go through the Ocklawaha River through the Ocala National Forest. We wound up hitting a stump and popping a hole in the port side of the boat.
Oh no.
Starboard side, excuse me. Starboard side of the boat, behind one of the storage tanks, and it started to flood. So here we are about 5 miles north of State Route 40 in the middle of the Ocala forest, and we have a boat sinking. There's no help.
And that place is haunted too. That's what I
It's
hear.
more haunted now, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
And we wound up in a really bad circumstance, and the boat sank.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the boat sank right in the middle of the Ocklawaha River. And it was a long odyssey beyond that of getting the insurance company involved, the surveyors, getting everything going, and then the salvage team to come up and get it floating again. Now, okay, great, you got it floating again. We got to get it out of the river.
Yeah.
Long story short, we get it out of the river. The Coast Guard goes, nope, thumbs down, never going to never take people again.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Fast forward, we go through Charlie, Francis, and Jean. The marina gets demolished. We break down the marina, get everything back up and going again. I was a big part in the reconstruction and replanning of getting the marina back to its specifications. And then the economic downturn happened. And I say, the Grim Reapers came down, and I'm like, oh, I know what this means. And they had hired a management company to come in and take over operations for the Mission Inn.
Yeah.
And they started cutting. And when they showed up, I knew, uh-oh, this is it. Because we don't have a cruise boat anymore, so you don't need a captain.
Yeah.
Long and short of it, I get a severance package. They were very good to me. They didn't just cast me out into the world. And 6 months later, I still don't have a job.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I went and I took an additional class
Yeah.
down at Sea School in St. Petersburg, and I found on the wall they were looking for airboat captains in Kissimmee, and I reverse searched the number and figured out who the company was, and I'm like, well, I never ran an airboat before, but I don't have a choice. I got to try something.
Yeah.
Right.
And I called and I faxed them resumes, and I faxed them the applications, and
Yeah.
never got a call. And one day I called and said, hey, look, I'll just come down there. You can meet me, and you can see what I'm about, and it's either I'm a fit or I'm not.
Yeah.
And I went down there, I shook the guy's hand and said, okay, I appreciate you meeting with me. This is what I do. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I've had a pretty extensive experience, but I'd never run airboats before. But I'm pretty sure I can learn.
Yeah.
He said, okay. He said, well, we'll see. 2 weeks later, I got a call. And the rest is history. That was December of 2008.
No way.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
December of
That was a
2008.
long time.
Have you been at the same place since
Yes.
then?
Yep.
So you've been at
Wow.
Yeah.
Boggy Creek Airboat Tours for
Yes,
that
ma'am.
one. Oh wow.
Yep.
Wow.
That's crazy. So tell us a little bit about that. Tell us about how can people do an airboat photo or an airboat tour with you.
Well, the airboat tours essentially, I mean, honestly, 95% of our clientele are just tourists, which,
Yeah.
believe me, I love it. I love taking people from around the world and showing them what we showcase here.
She's just making a mad.
That's okay. Listen, that's why it's there. It's there for Kaya to enjoy. And
I'm just doing some testing over here, guys. Don't worry about me.
it's
She's
just
gonna
quality
give us her
control.
recommendation.
Quality
Yes.
control. I understand. And so that's probably one of my best parts is just being able to bring people around. And my perspective from when I first started versus today is completely different. Initially it was just you're awkward. You're trying to learn and.
Yeah.
You're just trying not to do the wrong things, and then it gets to a point where after you've done the ride over 38,000 times,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, there's not too much that you'll see out there that really surprises you at this point. So you
Yeah.
just kind of go through the motions, and people are like, you'll pull up on a spot, and they're getting all excited because they're pointing at an alligator, and I'm like, remember who the one who brought you to this
Yeah.
spot was. It's not like it's a surprise.
Yeah.
And they're like, how did you know? I'm like,
I've done it a
Been
time.
doing
or
it.
two.
I know
He's there every day.
been here a minute. Yeah.
I know
So, yeah, and that's it. That's kind of it just developed now. And I had this conversation with the manager the other day. I'm like, this is not a job. This is a passion now, because I am capable of going out, showing these people what we showcase and what we have,
Yeah.
and telling their stories and being their advocate.
I
So
love
that's
that.
what makes it important for me,
Yeah.
because somebody's got to give them a voice,
Right. Oh, I love that. Well,
albeit my voice.
Yes.
we are going to take a short break, but when we come back, we finally get to see some of the photos that
cool.
John has taken.
Cool.
So we will be right
Yeah,
back.
they're okay.
They're
All
great.
right.
Stop it.
They're
So
okay.
humble.
Shark.
I didn't want to crunch on camera.
We were just enjoying some of the charcuterie before we came back, and Joey took the what is it, a cracker?
He chucked the cracker at
Yeah.
DJ.
Literally. Oh
Yeah,
my
DJ
gosh.
with a cracker. Oh
I'm
my god.
sparing you the crunching on camera.
Yeah, right.
You're welcome.
Because
HR is going to be
I
involved
won't
now.
spare you.
One lady commented one time we had food on, and she was like, "I hate the sound of chewing, so we'll save you."
You want to hear my TMJ?
No.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Okay,
That's
no,
weird.
no, we don't
Yeah.
want to hear your TMJ, but I would love to start seeing the photos that we
Yes.
have that you brought
course.
for us.
Okay.
Dinner and a show.
Okay.
Dinner. All right.
Oh wow.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about this
Oh,
one.
this is freaking so adorable.
So, how did you end up in a spot where you're taking this picture?
And how far away were you?
Yeah, what lens were you on?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was probably 35 feet,
Oh my gosh.
and the
You're
situation
brave.
just happened, and I
That's
just
amazing.
kept. Thank you. I just kept stepping up, and then at one point she just turned and started huffing. And I knew that was the threshold. Don't go any closer. But I was using the 600 millimeter, the 180 to
Yeah.
600.
Okay.
So you were able to cheat. I didn't even actually have to go into the crop at that point. So I got a full frame image there with a lot of information in it. So, I mean, I think I took over 1,000 images that day. When I got that one home and looked at that, I'm like,
Yes.
That was
wow.
it.
Yeah.
But that
Oh,
was
yeah.
like,
I mean, that's what, you keep pushing the bar.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
keep pushing that bar and pushing that bar. And when you get an image like that, it's like, my goodness, this is what I live for right there. That's what I look up. Yeah.
is that a
Swallowtail.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know what that is.
Was
Oh,
that where
yeah.
we just
I
were?
didn't.
That was. Yeah.
Okay.
That was. Well, you could have come.
I know. I
But it was
need to
early
come
in the
visit
morning,
that.
though.
It was
Yeah.
early, yeah.
I'm not an early
But
bird.
next year.
Next year. I love that. How do you know, like, with these pictures, like, how do you know, like, that's the one? Because you take, like, when being out with you guys take so many.
Just like
Yeah,
hold
it-
it
Oh, like the
down
bee.
You got to dig through them later.
How did you get that one?
there. Yeah.
So that one, I don't know if you guys are aware, but in February of 25, I actually had an accident and tore my hamstring on my right leg.
Oh, really?
So, oh yeah, let me tell you,
Then you
it's
turned
a-
to macro?
it's a religious experience watching your leg bend the wrong way and hearing this loud audible pop.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, I was down on the ground, and I'm like, ugh. So the MRI showed it was full detachment, yada yada yada. Turns out I went in for surgery to have it reattached. Turns out the MRI got it wrong; it wasn't detached.
Oh.
So they cut me for nothing. So I got all sewed back up, and now I'm sitting around the house miserable because I'm missing the best part of the year for photography, especially
Yeah.
for birds of prey.
Right.
And I'm literally unable to drive. And by the way, there was a torn meniscus in there as well. So I went out into the yard and I sat in the backyard with the camera by my fire bush, and I was waiting for hummingbirds, and I didn't get a hummingbird. And then this little honeybee comes in, and I'm like, you know what? Let me see. And I just started blasting, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I like it.
It looks like it's almost posing for you, too.
Yeah, and
right?
a
It's
little bit
like
of the
that.
backstory of that. I got him backing away, so that's not
Moving the
inbound.
wrong
That's
way for your head.
backing away from the flower, and that's when that image I was able to get that image.
Yeah. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Thank you. Oh,
Wow.
Joey, you know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
felt
Okay.
Joey doesn't know what a bird is.
That is
Yeah, I'm shook.
the
I think hell just froze over.
elusive gray ghost northern harrier.
Oh.
So in 2017, when I started to really set the bar, I goes up down in Kissimmee every year around November, and if you catch him on the right day, he will hunt the pasture right behind the tiki bar.
Okay.
And when that happens, if I do not have a ride, I grab that camera and I don't run, I limp over there now, and I position myself and wait. And when shadow comes in, I will go ahead and just start ripping and running.
Wow.
And that's the beauty of 20 frames a second.
Yeah.
It gives you that capability and they're very difficult. Ultimately, I like to get them with a little bit more reference in the background.
Yeah. I got you.
But when you're working with these birds in particular, when they get down low, the camera has a hard time discerning the bird versus the background, so you have to struggle with that.
Yeah.
You kind of take what you get.
This is I think this
Chomp,
is my
chomp.
favorite. This is insane.
Yeah,
Oh
Lunch.
that's
gosh.
nature being nature.
Yeah. You want one?
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
that is
come
so
on.
patriotic right there. Wow,
Oh,
that is
come
so patriotic right there.
So I'm only because it's 2026, and I feel like now I have to make this very clear. No, I have to make this very clear. That is not artificial intelligence. That's not ChatGPT. That is one of the girls from down in Kissimmee on Southport.
One of the girls.
She posts up on a pole out there, and I have ADHD when it comes to birds of prey, especially bald eagles. And when she launched from the pole, she started moving off to the east into the breeze.
Wow.
And I just started ripping and blasting away. And later on, when I went in post and I looked at it, she positioned right in front of the
You didn't
flag.
realize?
Yeah.
No,
that's
I was
perfect.
just happy to get her in focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then to see the flag between the wings in the background, I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Like, I have got to remember this one. And that was just one of those really cool shots that
Yeah.
probably one of my best at 2025 right there.
Yeah,
Like one of my
that's
high points at
fantastic.
2025.
I could see that. That's a good one. Oh,
Like fighting?
Yeah,
mating.
that's your normal.
I just like
well,
can't tell.
I mean, that's territorial behavior between
Yeah.
a couple of common gallinules, and I guess that is the one behind that they're trying to win her affection. And these birds
she's
are
just
normally.
watching.
She's like,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
men being men, but you don't realize it. But if you kind of get that and you pull that image in, those feet, the points on the edges of those toes are super sharp. It's out with me.
Yeah.
I wanted that for you so bad.
I know.
It just, that day wasn't in the cards,
It
but
happens.
we're going to do it again.
I got it
Yeah,
on video.
next year.
Okay.
I didn't get
You
the photograph,
did?
but I got
Oh,
the video.
as long
of
as
it.
you got
You've
something.
done better at that than I have because I'm always so focused on stills. I don't ever think about the video aspect
Yeah.
of it. But these birds, swallowtail kite, they come to the area here late winter, early spring. They
Are they-
stay with us, breed, nest, have their little ones, and then come July to August, they start gathering in large roosts.
Yeah.
Communal roosts, and they're prepping for the journey back to South America over the Gulf.
Are
And
they
this
drinking
is
water when they do that?
What's that?
Are they drinking water
Yeah,
when they do
that's
that?
drinking, or possibly they'll actually bathe,
Okay.
where they come down and then those talons will roll up, and they dunk their little hind sections back into the water, and they hit it at full speed. It's kind of like a,
Cool.
Oh, it's a bidet.
high-class super bidet. It's a super bidet.
Yeah.
I need
love
a super
nature.
bidet.
Oh
my gosh.
Kaya,
we had
really?
somebody.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, we had somebody on Facebook comment beautiful pictures.
Thank
So
you.
it's from
Thank you so
Rainey.
much. Thank you for watching.
Yes. Perfect. Well, I love that. Well, you know what?
What?
There's still more.
Yeah, there
There's
are.
a lot more,
There are.
Rainey.
Don't go
There's
away
more,
yet.
Rainey. There's more
Don't go
pictures
away.
coming.
And if
so,
you stay,
More
you'll
super
continue to watch
bidets.
Kaya eat the charcuterie
you
over here.
know? Yes.
you more
Snacks
hungry.
and bird
Kaya's
pictures.
only food
we love
challenge.
it. All right,
I know,
we'll be
literally.
right back.
Dinner and a show.
Welcome back. What was that?
I don't know. It was like a s'mores cluster.
Oh.
Okay.
Really good.
Oh, wow.
Little by little, we're finding new things.
I'm making
in
my way
this
through the
little-
board.
You're pecking like a little bird of prey.
Oh, there we go.
Did you get to the grapes yet?
These massive grapes.
Yeah,
you
those
mean?
massive,
Yeah, these
like
are
Yeah, those are good
amazing.
grapes.
ginormous.
This is my favorite type.
Oh wait,
Finger
real
grapes.
fast. Someone in the chat asked if you can buy copies of your pictures.
Yes, you can.
Oh.
Yes, you can.
Okay, where
you
can
can
we?
you can contact me on Facebook,
Okay.
Airboat Photographer at
Okay.
Facebook, and yeah, we can go from there.
Oh, I love
Awesome.
that. Okay, perfect. Well, we
Let's
can
look
look
at
at
more
more pictures that
Yeah,
you
see
can
which ones
purchase.
you wanna buy.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's next? What's next?
Oh,
that one's great.
Light to showcase all the iridescence on the bird, and then that
know,
male.
really.
He is just. He's kind of a jerk in some ways too. Don't take this the wrong way.
I love the personalities, and you know them.
But
Yeah.
and that's like he's so protective of his area there and his fire bush that if other females even come in or the little ones, he runs them off.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's not very nice.
Get out
Chivalry
of
is
my
not in
swamp.
his book at all.
I'm realizing birds are not as nice as I think they are. Or like pretty birds. Oh. Is that another swallowtail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another swallowtail just
They're
banking.
Just
Look at motion in the background.
gorgeous.
Ah,
Ooh,
there we
that
go.
one's scary.
There we go. That's my boy
intense.
Shadow.
That's the hairy.
Oh, is
one.
that?
That's
I
Shadow.
was wondering if
Yeah.
it was the same one.
I've been following
staring
Shadow
down.
for about 4 years now, maybe 5 years. And when
I
Shadow
love
first
that.
started showing up, he didn't have his adult gray plumage. So it's very hard to determine whether they're male or female at that stage of their life. There's like some subtleties in the eyes. I'm not that good in really knowing. But when Shadow showed back up in his adult plumage, I'm like, oh, this is something special right
Yeah.
here. And to catch
Leveled
him,
up.
you know, again, this is just staging up behind the tiki bar and waiting. And when he shows, wind plays a big part in it because that'll give you those poses that you're looking for, and it
Yeah.
slows the action down.
How many like bird do you think you've like photographed?
I don't
How many
know. I've
birds?
got 65,000 images in my
my
Lightroom.
God.
Yeah, we still have a ton to go through.
Yeah.
So these are the ones, this one and the previous one are the ones from this past year. The
Wow.
one before this, last year, as you guys know, I'm involved with Avion Recon and Apopka.
Yep.
And I got to release one of the swallowtails in that roost that had come in because it had lost its tail feathers. So Bill, that you know Bill, and Nicole imped feathers on with a carbon fiber shaft and super glue. Donor,
Super glue.
donor feathers
Yeah.
into the feather follicle.
Yeah.
And then he calls me up and says, hey, you want to come get this kite? She or he is ready to go. I'm like, oh, okay. So I left to land, went back to Apopka, picked up the kite, brought it back to my hotel room, and then the next morning we
Sleep over.
released the kite. Yeah,